I just wrote the Tifr 2022. It was for the PhD. The idea of any exam is to clear, is to get as many questions as right and try to get less negative marks, not approach the dark area. I mean, not not to get too much confident on the questions you didn't know. And you have 3 hours for 40 questions, and it is it's a lot of time, and you can think as much as possible in the exams. Uh, yeah, usually I like exams which they have a lot of time for less number of questions, and especially the thing which is not theory and which are multiple choice, and we get questions which are asked intuitively with a lot of information in it, and you can, even if you know, just you can go with the intuitions there. I mean, they don't, it's not like straightforward. They ask some paragraph like questions, and you can think as much as you want and get the right answer. The answer is already there. In theory kind of questions, we have to memorize a lot and read. That's the good way of examinations, especially the theory part. They keep in little portions, like the college kind of examinations. Those kind of examinations will make you good in the subject. But competitive examinations, that's your right to make your application skills smarter. Like how you apply, how much time you take to think, how you want to explore an unknown territory. It means if you don't know it and you're not prepared, but somehow with little knowledge you are thinking and coming up with a way to solve it. It was uh, it was good. Coming to the exam, uh, there it's generally easy. If you see the previous year question papers, it's easy, and not many people will clear this kind of exams. It's easy, but and the 10% will be difficult. And the 10 questions, for example, if it is 40 questions, the 10 will be difficult, and people who clear the 10 will is the deciding factor. Generally, it will be easy, but some questions are needs good preparation, and you have to it's have to be in top of your mind to get the answer right. I spend a lot of time in the first 10 questions, like it literally went 80 minutes for the first 10 questions. I sit back and relax, and then I took a lot of time. Organic questions I just solved within a minute, and because I prepared organic recently for the exam, organic questions are very easy. The idea for the preparation for this exams is just to read a lot of things, not to go for the previous year question papers. And actually, you can see previous year question papers when you have a lot of time for an exam, but yeah, when the exam is near, it's not gonna help. Just try to see the notes and read notes. Get as much as material from wherever sources, online sources. There are people providing materials for this kind of exams, and you can buy them and just prepare them. Not solely that, just go outside and read the books also. Books plus notes from this kind of, it will be helpful. And regarding the questions, there's one question which asked like when the oxygen concentration is a lot, it started to becoming a lot in this world. There's some kind of composition, or some kind of ore is formed in the rocks, and what kind of compound it will be there. And increase in oxygen concentration of the earth is measured by with the iron concentration in rocks, and what form of iron is that. Like they asked some things like iron oxide and uh, iron hydroxide, ferric hydroxide, like that. Mm, It really took me a long time because the question is little tricky. After they give the question paper, I will tell you what is the question exactly is. But I answered it correctly. I came and checked. It was a good one. The first question is it's the first question and it was a really good one. I took a long time to figure it out and it was right. Then I'm very happy and there are some cliche questions like how many atoms in a unit cell of iron, they will give the density and they will tell it was a cubic unit cell and you can calculate it by mass per density and number of atoms like that. Yeah, it's easy and it's not very difficult. And regarding they also asked a question regarding Nobel Prize of 2021. Actually, uh, I don't, uh, uh, I don't, I don't, I know there were. I didn't read who got the Nobel Prize in chemistry. I only know it is for an asymmetric catalysis, and I already know why it is very important. It's very important. I already know it, and I didn't pay much attention to it. But they asked you for what synthesis. They got the Nobel Prize like that, and yeah, it is. It's overall a good experience. I learned a lot. I get. It's a good experience. I don't say it improved me, but it was a good experience. I learned a lot, and I tried to apply many things. And there are many brilliant questions like in regarding the reaction coordinate and the free energy, like that kind of thing. Yeah, there are many good questions which you can solve intuitively, and many organic questions which are easy. And mostly it is a good exam. Um, People can write it, and people who want to clear it in future or something like that, just read as much chemistry as possible, and make sure you revise the formulas before going, and try to prepare as much as possible. Just form notes and buy notes or make your own notes and read as much as possible. It's uh, not very tough to clear. The toughness comes from the fact that they take very less people for interview, and just try a lot. You need some luck also, and some most questions are intuitive, and they always ask some good questions, and I don't know what's the factor that makes things clear. If I clear this time, and then I'll tell you what I did, actually, what made me different. Uh, what we deliver, it's a cliche thing to say, what we deliver in the 3 hours is very important, and it's as equally as important as the preparation. Therefore, you have to prepare well, you have to read daily for at least 3 months before the exams. You should never stop reading if you are working for, if you want to stay in any field, you should not stop reading, and same applies for this. You just read as much as possible. And I also grown, previously I wrote that once, and I was grown from that previous person. Therefore this time I find it easy. Last time I'll not say it's a good exam, but I didn't found any it means I didn't try it hard. This time I tried. This time the exam is very very good. I just did some extraordinary calculations and found the answers, and not extraordinary but some brilliant calculations I did. I'm just proud of myself regarding that. And there are 2 more exams to come, and what's my preparation and all, I'll tell later. Once I finish the exam, I'll tell you how it was in general, and if I hopefully clear it, I'll tell you how I just finally cleared it, and that may be helpful for you. But the chemistry is still there. I'll upload chemistry videos a lot, and let's see. Um, I tried to make a lot of videos regarding chemistry in the recent days, but I don't I don't know where to start with. What kind of thing I can make. But this thing, it's very. I think you will. This is not going. This video is not going to be that much helpful. But in future, I make some really. Just want to continue on. Well, and try to spread as much chemistry as possible. Thank you.